What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're in the basement for the LA Galaxy versus Minnesota United in the conference semifinals of MLS. The LA Galaxy are a heavy favorite after they annihilated the Colorado Rapids in the first round, beating them a total in 2 games of 9-1. 9-1, 5-0 in the first game and 4-1 in game 2. That is an absolute destruction. Minnesota comes in also sweeping their Real Salt Lake City. They swept them. They were also at an upset, and they won them on penalty kicks. A little bit different. They had to go to penalty shootouts in both of those games, so it's a little different than the Galaxy. The Galaxy blew Colorado off the map in 2 games. That was like the only real must-win, should-win series that actually came through and won. There's too many other upsets. OG Cellar Dweller and First Basement Bouncer. In the basement, what's up, Bruin? OG Cellar Dweller Manav in the basement. What's going on, Manav? Good to see you in here, man. This is all good. What's going? Yeah, you're first today. No, you beat Angus in here today. You beat Angus in here today, man. That's crazy. That's right. You sure did. Angus has been here first 3 days in a row. Daniel, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Daniel's in the basement. What's going on, Daniel? What's happening, man? It's going good. Going good today, man. Got a few things done. Watch the first game today. Orlando beat Atlanta, so that's got to make Inter Miami fans feel really devastated, even more so that Messi is out in the first round. And then Atlanta comes. They were down 1-0. Now it's all elimination games. That first round was a best of 3. So Atlanta's the 8th seed, barely made the playoffs at the midnight hour. Inter Miami is number 1 overall with Messi. They take game 1, and then Atlanta wins the next 2, and it eliminates Messi and Inter Miami, which is the biggest upset probably in MLS history. And then goes on today to play Orlando in the conference semifinals and loses 1-0. It's mind-blowing. We've seen it happen in all sports, guys. The underdog, there's been 3 underdogs that this has happened with. So it's kind of crazy, man. It's really kind of crazy. I'm still setting up, so bear with me, guys. I'll get back to your stuff here in a second. Bear with me. You guys know I still got to set up. But, yeah, big days today. Big day. I see the Titans beat the Texans. Wow. How did that happen? I just saw that score now before I came on. Wow. What happened there? Are they not the real deal? Is Stroud having an off season? I don't know anything about the game. I don't know anything about it. I didn't see it, so I don't know what really happened there. I just saw the score, and I was like, what? What happened there? How many people lost money on that today? You know what I mean? How many people lost money on that today? Hold on, guys. I got to get in the habit. Since I changed everything around, it's like a different routine for me now, so I'm not in the habit of setting everything up right away. Or I think I do, and then I forget about a couple of things that were automatic in my old pattern of doing things. So it doesn't hit me till now. But, yeah, that was kind of strange. What other upsets happened today? I didn't really look at anything, so I don't know all the other upsets. All right. Yeah, I saw that was one upset, but the top 3 seeds in MLS are all eliminated in the East Coast, the top 3. Minnesota, they were the biggest shock in the West Coast. They eliminated number 3, Salt Lake City. So that was a really huge upset. But they swept them. They beat them in 2 games. Not like the Galaxy beat Colorado. They spanked them. Oh, and there was an upset last night. Seattle, the 4th-ranked team, beat number 1, LAFC. So since our New York Yankees lost, none of us are feeling sorry for any LA team. So that being said, I'm going for Minnesota in this one. I don't really have any dog in the fight today. My team won. My team's moving on. Boom, the Red Bulls are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Look at what a year I'm having. This is great, man. All right, looks like we're good here. I'll get to your comments in a second here. I was going to make sure I set this up right. I did. Or at least I think I did. Absolutely amazing. And earlier today, yeah, the Atlanta looked like a dud. I mean, if you are a Inter Miami fan or a Messi fan, you got to be kidding me. You just go out and lose 1-0, get shut out after coming back and beating us in 2 straight games. That's really got to sting. That's really got to sting. And Orlando's not beating the Red Bulls next week. We will beat them. We will beat them. I watched that game today. There was nothing that we're on such a roll right now. We will beat them. There's no doubt about it. We will beat them. That's what I'm going to say. The only way we won't beat them is if we lose. So who we got back in here now? Daniel's back. Yankee Kyle, another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle in the basement. Guys, as I always say, subscribe to Yankee Kyle's channel. Keep it rolling for him as well. Yankee Kyle, how you doing, man? We got to get Juan Soto, Yankee Kyle. Got to get Juan Soto. Got to get Juan Soto. Hit the like button, guys. Got to get Juan Soto. I'm going to keep saying that. Like, the Yankees have to pay him. They just have to pay him. I'm sorry. We have to pay him. We have to pay him. There's just no other way around it. You're the New York Yankees. You should be able to afford to pay the guys, so pay him. I mean, get it over with. Let's go. Enjoy your Thanksgiving soon, Yankee Kyle. Guys, I will be on. Tomorrow night is the Knicks. I think tomorrow night is the Knicks. Tuesday, we're doing the Bruins for Bruin. OG Appreciation Day. Of course, that's because there's no other games on. We always want to make Bruin feel special about that. We had to make sure there was no other games. I'm sure Bruin will do your game. Then we'll do some Buffalo Bills games as the season rolls on, as they're going to roll into the playoffs and maybe be a challenge to Kansas City, right? Maybe be a challenge to Kansas City. Maybe. But everybody would love to see it. Everybody would love to see it. So there he is, Yankee Kyle. Subscribe to his channel if you guys haven't already. I'm sure everybody in here has by now. Go Minnesota, FLA. That's right, Bruin. That's right. You know what, Bruin? That is exactly right. Go Minnesota, FLA. That's how we're going to do it today. That's how we're doing it. That's exactly how we're doing it today. That's the vibe today, and that's what we're going to do. And the other LA team, the number 1 overall, lost yesterday to Seattle. They're 4th. So here we go. Head-to-head series. I'll put it this way, though. LA has 4 superstars on their team that scored. It's an MLS record. They have scored four guys have scored 10 goals or more on that team. 10 goals or more. That's an MLS record. They have a squad. LA Galaxy has a squad. They had I think they had tied for the most goals in the season with 69, and 4 of these guys had 10 or more. So that goes to tell you right there. I got to make sure I get this clock right. I still can't get that. I'm telling you, I'm going to fix that this week. I can't get that freaking scoreboard going. I got it up. I just can't get it going. Can't get it going. Where are we at here? Manav, thanks, bro. Oh, hold on. I don't want to miss my timer. And there we go. All right, let's go Minnesota. Obviously, it's in LA after all that talk, like I said. Good. Yankee Kyle doing good. Yep. Bruin, I know, always making you feel special. Run it down again. All right, Bruin, no problem. Oh, man, LA's already moving down. What? 1-0 LA already. "30 seconds in, it's 1-0. 1-0. I know, Rocco. It's crazy. What the? It's like 30 seconds. Oh, and by the way, one of those guys I was telling you about, Peck, Gabriel Peck, he's one of the 4. He's one of the 4. He's one of the 4 that has scored 10 goals or more for the team. I wrote it down how many he has. He had 16 goals on the season. Way back, another cellar dweller, and first Ozzy accounted for in the basement. Wayback's in the basement. What's going on, Wayback? I can't even believe that. You saw it coming. Pekka went all the way down, stops. The defender goes right past him. He cuts back this way, shot, goal. LA's already up. And for those that weren't in here when I said it, LA beat Colorado in 2 games, 9-1 total. 5-0 in game 1 and 4-1 in game 2. I know, Rocco. Oh, you want your TV time? Rocco wants his TV time. That's why he's upset. He didn't get his TV time today. I got to get him a Red Bulls jersey. What was that? I mean, I know it's a long game, man, but don't start like that. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. LA's been eliminated in the last 3 semifinal contests, but they haven't lost at home, by the way, and in the entire season. They've won every game at home this year. Every game. That doesn't mean anything in the postseason, but, it kind of does. Some things I think do mean something in the postseason, right, Rocco? So, here we are. 1-0 in 30 seconds. Yeah, Bruin, well, crap, right. We're New York Yankee fans. We don't want LA winning anything. Nothing. We're haters. We don't want them winning anything. Manav, way back, India humiliated. He's going in. Manav, our cricket ambassador, is going in. He's proud. Man, way back. Where's it? I don't know anything to add on to it, but I know Manav is in heaven right now. Oh, here comes Minnesota. Score. Come on, bring it right back. Get it in there. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I kind of do because I don't want LA to win. Good day, hey, way back. Oh, he's saying it again. Or did I click the same thing? No, he's saying it again. Way back, he wants to make sure that Australia got humiliated last night. Storm, another new cellar dweller. Storm, you're becoming a regular in here, man. Good to see you. What's going on, Storm? Good to see you back in here, man. Yeah, that's Rocco, the basement mascot. He's 14 years old, hanging in. He's hanging in. I'm only a short visit this morning. Got to go to work soon. You don't want to hear about India anymore, about India in cricket. Virat Kohli scored 100 runs. That's a lot. I know that's a lot, right? Minnesota bringing it back. They got to answer back, man. Giving up a goal in 30 seconds. Goodness gracious, man. You got to answer back, Minnesota. Come on. One LA team is eliminated. LAFC got eliminated by Seattle last night. That's one down. We need the other LA team down. Manav says, what's up to Rocco? Woof, woof, Rocco. Yes. Have a good day at work, way back. Manav, at least wish you a good day after bringing up twice that Australia got humiliated. Now, that's not from me. I'm just the messenger. Tony, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy in the basement. Tony's in the basement. Hi, Johnny and guys. I was on the train going to San Monica from the city and stopped at the station for the LA Galaxy fans to get on, and all of them had English accents. Really? Wow. Well, Galaxy, Tony, they scored in the first 30 seconds. They win the draw, go right down the field and scored. The guy made one stop, and the defender went right past him. Boom, takes a shot. You saw it coming. You saw it the minute that defender bit on his fake and went. Yes, Minnesota answered right back. 1-1. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I said I'm a dog in the fight. Obviously, I do. Minnesota answers right back. Let's go. Oh, Minnesota's saying, not today. Not today. You ain't going to roll over us like you did Colorado. Not today. Wow, Minnesota answers right back. Nice pass. You know what? I like that. He just kicked it. He had defenders around him, and he just kicked it. He did the anti-New York Rangers thing. They didn't pass around forever. He took the pass. There's defenders near him. Instead of passing back, well, he just took the shot. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony, you're right on time. Eventually, I think Manav has something to say to you. I'm just going to guess, but I think he will. Manav has been laying into way back here. We're only 2 goals already, 1-1 in the first 5-6 minutes, and now Manav is laying down hard on you guys, and this is all happening in the basement just opened. The basement just opened. Al, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy in the basement. Al is here. What's up, Al? One Ozzy out, one in. Well, Al, get prepared for Manav because I got a feeling he's going to be still talking. Way back, the Indians are out playing the Aussies, Manav. A few home truths will be said in the change rooms. There you go. Manav, hey, Anthony, there it is. All Manav is doing is just changing the name. It was hey way back earlier. Manav, our cricket ambassador, is having fun. Now, Friday night, did Australia beat India? Because Friday night it seemed that, and I know nothing about cricket, as you guys know, but I think Friday night Manav was quiet. Manav is on a roll. He's pumped up. Manav is pumped up. Hey, Bruin. Hey, Al. Hey, Bruin. Hey, Al. I'm just reading through these. Storm, what's up? Manav, good luck way back. I'm Manav. India is playing unbelievable. There you go. What did you say? What's his name? Virat Kohli? He had 100 runs. Isn't that like really good? Isn't that really good, that 100 runs? I think that's like really good. But I already know he's a great batsman. That I do know. I know a little bit about some of the players in cricket, but I don't know the game itself. But I know that Virat Kohli is one of the better batsmen in the game, is he not? I think he is. I think he is because what happened? My screen blanked out. Oh, here we go. Galaxy is in their end. Get it out of there. As I was saying earlier, Galaxy said it. Nice save, St. Clair. As I was saying earlier, the LA Galaxy has 4 goal scorers with 10 or more. That's an MLS record. 4 guys on the team had 10 or more goals. And one of them, Jovic, had like 15 goals in 27 games. Thank goodness that the Rangers played late last night because you guys know I can't stay up late. I watched the first period of that game. Jonathan Quick finally got scored on after not giving up a goal in like 2 games and a period, something like that. It was like 147 minutes of game time that he didn't get scored on. Well, that all went to hell last night. Thank goodness I didn't stay awake for that. When I went to bed, it was 2-0 Edmonton. When I woke up, I see the Rangers lost 6-2. So they got walloped last night. But I got nothing bad to say about Jonathan Quick. The guy went in last night 4-0 with a 0.91 GAA, 960 save percentage at 39. All right, so and how about Draisaitl, huh? He had I don't know how many goals he had last night. I didn't look at the stats, but going into the game, he had 15 goals in 18 games, kind of similar to Ovechkin. Leon Draisaitl, like how is Edmonton only a game or two above 500? That's the way they started last year. No, they started worse last season. It was worse last season. Then they won like 17 games in a row or something. Storm, I had you. Where'd you go? There you are. Crazy how I didn't find this channel sooner. I don't know, man. I'm out there. Oh, I'm not a huge channel either, Storm. I'm not a huge channel either, man. We just kick it, man. We just kick it about everything in the basement. That's it. I'm doing the game, these MLS playoffs, man. Got to do the games, man. They're exciting games, too. I mean, the last game I watched, Orlando and Atlanta, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami, I've said this earlier, they have to be like beside themselves. Losing 2, I mean, being up, only having to beat Atlanta 1 game, just 1, 8th ranked Atlanta, 8th ranked in the playoffs. 8th ranked. And they had to win 2 games, and Miami only had to win 1, and Miami lost them both. And then to watch Atlanta advance and get eliminated today, losing to Orlando 1-0. Like, that had to have killed them, man. That had to have killed them. I mean, we've seen that all the time in hockey and baseball and the NBA basketball, where teams are just like, how did that happen? And then you see them go to the next round and get eliminated like easily. That's like, you got to be kidding me. It's like when Buster Douglas way back beat Mike Tyson. For those that remember that, when he knocked out Mike Tyson, there was this whole thing about, oh, watch out, Buster Douglas. His next fight, he fought Evander Holyfield and got destroyed in like 2 rounds. Got destroyed. Like, and he was never heard from again. But he can always say he knocked out the real Mike Tyson, like the prime Mike Tyson. But like the very next fight, Evander Holyfield like leveled him in 2, maybe 3 rounds. It might have gone 3, but I think it was 2 rounds and he knocked him out. I mean, it's like these things happen where it's like, how do you beat knockout Tyson? Evander Holyfield, by the way, is an all-time great. I'm just saying, like, that's what should have happened versus Tyson. Like, it was like, are you kidding me? All right, here we go. LA's got a free kick right now. It's 1-1. Minnesota answered right back. I love it. I love the resiliency, man. Minnesota's ranked 6th in the West. They had the biggest upset in the West when they beat Salt Lake City, who was ranked number 3. But the East, 1, 2, and 3 were eliminated. The Red Bulls beating NYCFC. They were the underdog. The Red Bulls, we were the underdog. We beat them. I mean, there's a lot of upsets going on. And then Seattle beating LAFC last night. LAFC was the number 1 team in the West. But they were ranked 4th. The biggest upset was Minnesota in the West. Storm from California, USA, Manav. Yes, Manav is our cricket ambassador, and he is laying into his Australian cellar dweller counterparts in here right now. After watching the cricket yesterday, yes, it's right here. You really need to listen to Painkiller. I had to listen to it because my Red Bulls and Arsenal in the Premier League, they all won yesterday. What a great day yesterday. What a great day. Never had big expectations. Start again. Never had big expectations. Hold on. LA's driving down. Come on, get it back. Never had big expectations for the Aussies this summer. India looking good. All right, Manav, they're conceding, Manav. You got to be nice, man. They're conceding that your team is really good and that Puig is another one, by the way, on LA. Puig is another one of those 4 that scored 10 goals or more. I don't know. I need Angus in here to answer this, but the Galaxy scored 69 goals this season. Either that's the most in the MLS this season or they're tied for the most. I need Angus for that. I need a fact checker. Angus is like this. Angus is our soccer football ambassador, I should say. Tony, way back, no Victorians playing the test team should have a Harris as an opener. I agree. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but it sounds good. That old chestnut is alive and well. 100 runs or a century is a huge milestone in cricket, JB. Wow, so Coley is the man. I think you told me that the other day, way back, that Coley is no joke. That he's the real deal. All right, so it's 1-1. Minnesota answers right back after getting scored on in 30 seconds. Free kick for LA. Oh! Ball hit the post. We got lucky. Minnesota got lucky. Like we said, Bruin, the LA beat the Yankees in the World Series. We go for no LA teams. So we're not going – I don't care one way or the other about Minnesota, but today I do. Today I'm a Minnesota United fan. Tony, way back at Peter Seidel is playing so well for our best bowler. I do like watching the bowlers, man. I think the bowlers is it's good stuff. Seidel is older than me, though, Tony. Wow. So he's like 85? Sorry, way back. OG of OGs, Mr. Marine in the basement. How's everyone doing on this Sunday here in Staten Island? The priest has been here all day. Gave Annie Marie her last rites. What an effing way to go for my middle sister. I'm just in shock, man. We are always in here. We're talking about games and just fooling around and joking around, and that's real life that you're going through right now, Mr. Marie. Like I said, you got the basement family right here, man. Wow, man. All the best to you, Mr. Marine. The priest was there. Priest has been here all day and night. What an effing way to go for my middle sister with the. I'm glad you're there with her every step of the way, man. I know I don't. It's rough, but like I said, you always got us. I'll be on all week. You got the basement all week, man. Basement family's right here for you, man. These are games. We're all having, usual fun in here, man. But this right here is real deal, man. My heart and prayers and everything goes out to you, Mr. Marine, that you'll get through this. You're a mentally strong guy. We already all know that. All the best to you, man. All the best to you. There's really no words, man. But I really appreciate the fact that you're in here with us. I'm glad that we have this channel to be here for you. You have an outlet here with us, always. Always, man. You can vent on here all day, man. You can vent on here all day, Mr. Marine. You got free pass to do that, man. Manav is giving up sorry for the situation. Way back, giving heart out for Mr. Marine and your family. Good crowd for the first day in Perth. Thank you, Manav, for her. Tony, sorry for you, Mr. Marine. Bruin, sorry to hear that. Yeah, man, we're sorry, Mr. Marine. Real sorry, man. And you've been there every step of the way. I have much respect, man. Much respect for you and everything you've been through in the service, your own heart surgeries, and now you're there for your sister every step of the way, right until the end, man. You're right there with her. Much respect for you, man. Big time. LA just scores again, 2-1 Galaxy. This team is no joke. 2-1 Galaxy. Let me update this. Boy, these guys are no joke. They are fast. This team, I'm watching, man. This team is very fast. I can see why they destroyed Colorado 5-0 inside. 5-0. And then game 2, they beat them 4-1. That's like a spanking and a half. St. Clair's a decent goalie, man, but this is a free kick by LA. Right in the middle of the pack, header right in. Hold on, who did the header? Royce got the goal, 2-1. My gosh, man. Minnesota's got the whole play, do a whole lot to keep it moving here against these superstars. LA is like, they're no joke. Jordan, welcome into the basement. Jordan, big ups back to you. Jordan is an Arsenal fan. He's also part of True Gooner, who was in here last night. LA's driving down again. Minnesota's on their heels. Hold on, Jordan. Hold on. What was the penalty? Oh, my gosh. LA took the ball and they're right. I mean, you'd think they're playing against a high school team. LA is running circles around Minnesota. Jordan's a part of True Gooner's channel, which I told you guys about, and he was in here with us last night. Jordan's new in the basement, big Arsenal fan. Welcome in, Jordan, man. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated and I responded, man. I caught your comment on the live. Thank you very much, Jordan, and welcome in, my man. LA Galaxy is 28-0 when leading. When leading first, 28-0-7. 28-0-7. Minnesota looks like, as I always say, it looks like they just gathered a bunch of guys together and just, hey, let's go play this team over here. They say they're pretty good. Yeah, no kidding. They scored 69 goals on the season. Again, I need Angus in here, my fact checker. Mr. Marine, Tony, thank you. Bruin, thank you. New York, Jordan, New York. New York. And none of us New Yorkers go for LA anything because LA beat our New York Yankees in the World Series. So we don't go for LA anything. So I'm not really a Minnesota fan, but I'm going for them right now. I don't want to see LA win anything else. We're in the conference semifinals right now. My Red Bulls, Jordan. The Red Bulls. See that right in the middle of Saka and Martinelli? They won yesterday. They beat NYCFC. And you being an Arsenal fan, you like to know that Man City owns NYCFC, and we eliminated them. They wear the same Man City colors, the light blue. They call them Man City Light. See ya. We knocked them out of the playoffs yesterday. My team here is 2 wins away from the championship, from winning the championship. Mr. Marine, it effing damn shame can't stand make you. This is what they call life. Yep. There's nothing we can do about it, man. It's the same thing that happened to my mother, Mr. Marine. My mother, same thing. I got a phone call on the truck. I was in Arizona. And she's like, oh, are you stopped for the day? She never told me any bad news when I was driving the big truck. And I was in Arizona. I remember it. And she said, well, you just call me back when you stopped. And I'm thinking someone in my family, my mother never had, as far as I know, any problems, ever. She told me that she had stage 4 uterine cancer. Stage 4. Like you didn't find out about 1, 2, or 3. It just went right to 4. So, I mean, like she didn't have any, she didn't tell me that she felt anything coming up. So in 1 year, it was 1 year to the month. That was 4 years ago, 1 year to the month. She went in remission for like maybe 6 weeks. And that was it. And it came right back with a vengeance. And man, and like before that, she really didn't have any problems with her. My father, on the other hand, he had heart problems forever. I mean, when both of them, he was only 67. But he had it for a long time. He had, like you, Mr. Marine, he had the surgeries, the bypasses, the blockages. He had all that, Mr. Marine, all of it. But my mother was like, what? You have what? Like that blew me away. And I'm in Arizona driving I was on my way to LA in the rig. But yeah, man, it's devastating. That C thing is awful. It's awful. And most of the time, you don't even know you have it. You don't even know you have it. My mother said she just felt full a lot of the times without eating anything. She's like, I didn't even eat a meal and I felt full. I always felt full. Boom, you go to the doctor and you find this out. My heart goes out to you, Mr. Marine. We're all here for you, buddy. We're all here for you, man. Like I said, you can vent as much as you want, man. You got the Basement family right here. You're the OG of OGs, man. You got it. Everybody in here is Basement family. Hope you're okay, Marine. Look after yourself and your family. Thank you, Al. Al, thank you. Just can't stand the C thing. It's taken most of my family. I remember you telling us. Yep. Bruin says, what's up, Jordan? Bruin is our OG basement bouncer. Our other basement bouncer is, I guess he's on a leave of absence right now. We don't know what happened to Gunner. Mr. Marine believes he's heading Nickelback right now, fan club. Header by Minnesota. Nope, we still got in the zone, though. Come on, Minnesota. Come on. LA bringing it right. Man, LA is good, man. I haven't watched a lot of LA this year, but they are freaking fast. You know what's funny? I wonder how the refs are going to work the yellow and red cards. Now that Messi is gone, Messi's team is gone, they're going to want the ratings, and they're going to want LA Galaxy in it. They're going to want the Galaxy moving forward. And the other Los Angeles, LAFC, they got eliminated last night by number 4 Seattle. So they're going to want LA moving forward. They're going to want the Galaxy moving forward. They need the ratings. And we just hospital bed, which insurance doesn't cover, a $10,000 bed. $10,000. It's crazy. What are they? It's 10 grand. For what? And insurance doesn't cover it. Isn't that funny? They always find a way. This be my last night on JB. A damn shame. I have to clear my head after this. How body can break down so fast. Anne-Marie didn't deserve this. She gave back to America so much. Miss Marie, don't leave us for long, man. We're here for you, man. You take your time. You always take your time. We're here for you. We're here for you, man. You jump in anytime. I'll be on all week. I think we have the Knicks. The Knicks are the Rangers tomorrow night. And Tuesday we're doing our basement bouncer appreciation night. Bruin, we're going to do the Bruins for him, mainly because nobody else is on. And I'll always throw that in, Bruin. Bruin felt special for a minute until I told him, well, the Knicks aren't on, the Lightning aren't on, the Rangers aren't on, Arsenal's not on, all the other teams aren't on. So yeah, sure, Bruin, we got you. Got you covered, man. We're right here for you, Mr. Marine. You just come right. You have my email too, man. Email me, man. You got my email. We're here for you, man. You've been with me since the beginning, the very beginning. And everybody in here cares about you, man. We're right here for you, brother. Minnesota takes a shot. Open. Saved it. Well, that's a problem. Minnesota looks like they're doing a lot of ball watching. Someone kicks it and they're all standing around like, wow, you think that's going to go in? Like no one else is crashing down on the net. Gunner, OG cellar dweller accounted for, basement bouncer accounted for. Gunner, you've been on the MIA list. I know you dropped something in the Discord. You've been on the MIA list, man. Mr. I'm not going to say anything. I'm sure it's in the comments. Let me read some comments first about, we were going to do a poll on you tonight. I was going to put up a poll, Gunner. You almost made the poll. Been busy with work. I think I see it coming up. I almost said it. I don't want to ruin what Mr. Marine thought you were doing, Gunner, so I'll just get down to it. Manav, take as much time as you need, Mr. Marine. Manav says he loves you, Mr. Marine. Yep, very much so, man. That's great. Yep, Manav's OG, and he said, man, it's basement family. We all do, man. 100%, Manav. That was awesome. Great support there, Manav. Mr. Marine, Gunner back. He must have gotten laid off from the Nickelback fan. Just saying. Gunner. That's why I didn't say anything. There you go. Oh, man. Hold on a second. There you go, Mr. Marine. We'll pin that one. Gunner, glad you're back, though. We did miss you. You know how we get when our regular people like you, man, are missing for 4 and 5 streams, man. It's unusual, you know. So we had to make sure you're all right. And Mr. Marine was thinking that maybe you were the head of the Nickelback fan club now, so maybe that you were too busy to be in here. Hospital bed is everything you can have in like the hospital. Yeah. But $10,000? How does insurance get out of that, man? How do they get out of that? We put all this in for insurance and somehow they don't pay for anything, including car insurance. Always find a way not to pay. But they make sure we got to pay, right? LA with another free kick. This whole game feels like LA has been in Minnesota's zone the entire time. Here comes a kick. Come on, St. Clair. Got to leave now. What? All the best to you, Mr. Marine. Wow, man. Wow. Everybody sees the message. I don't even have to read it out loud. We're here for you, man. Right here. Right here. We're here for you. We'll definitely hear from you, man. Come here when you need to vent. Come here. Come right here. We're all here for you, man. Wow. Always here for you, Mr. Marine. Yep. There you go. That's the new pin. Prayers up from Bruin. Bruin's up, Gunner. One Gunner. We love you, Mr. Marine. Tony says we'll be here for you. Take your time as you need it. Yeah, we're right here, man. Oh, boy. Wow. We all have our good times in here, and it's all about games and having fun with each other and making fun of each other since we all care about each other. We've all been in here for a long time with everybody. But that's real life right there. That's like real life. That's why I always say in here we never sorry, these two look like they're about to get in a fight. We're always here like That's why I try to always keep the fun atmosphere in here, because real life is here now. Real life has come along. We can be there for everybody. See how much everybody cares about each other in here? Well, Mr. Marie, if you're still listening, man, you drop in anytime. Anytime. Right here. Right here for you, man. You got your basement family right here. Very sorry for her passing. But, man, much respect out to you for everything you did for her. You were there every step of the way. What a great man to have around her. Everything he's been through in the wars and all the time he served in there, and his own heart surgeries, his own issues, and fought through everything. He came back. So much respect to you for all of that, and even more so for being there for your family. All right. Well, LA is up 2-1 right now. We need the Galaxy to lose. We need the Galaxy to lose. Gunner. Oh, that's right. The Bills were off today, weren't they not? The Bills were off today. I know everybody. That was hard hitting right there, guys. I know. That was hard hitting, man. Minnesota bringing it up. Take care as you need it. One faded Gunner. Oh, yeah, Manav's saying what's up. Yeah, we'll do that. Says what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Sabres are getting some momentum finally. Swept California on a – yeah, finally, man. They're really inconsistent for a little while there, man, but they're getting back on their toes now, Gunner. They're getting back on their toes. They just got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent and it'll be all right. Yeah, I see the Titans beat the Texans today. I didn't see any score, any NFL. I've been watching these soccer playoffs. I didn't watch anything today, but I did see that score. Texans aren't really what everybody thought they were going to be, huh? I mean, not so far. Not so far. What's going on there? The Rangers got annihilated last night. Jonathan Quick finally had a bad game. Finally had a bad game. They were 4-0 under him with a .91 GAA. A .91 GAA. So he finally had a bad one. Oilers the Rangers have looked a little bad the last couple of games. They've looked a little bit bad. Oh, right near it, man. Come on. Minnesota, I mean, they're only down 2-1, man, but it feels like it's more than that. It feels like it's more than that right now. It feels like it's way more than that right now. Gunner, Broncos up 26-16 against the Raiders. Seahawks up 13-6. Cardinals, Packers 24-10 against the Niners. The Niners have fallen off too, right? Niners have fallen off too. Tony, there you go. Gunner's got you there. Look, Gunner's back with a vengeance now. Gunner's back with a vengeance. Gunner has jumped in with all the scores, and no surprise. There was no real surprises today, right, outside of the Titans beating the Texans. I don't know of any other surprise scores that happened today. I didn't watch anything NFL today. I've been watching these soccer playoffs. They've been exciting as ever, man. Been really exciting. What's up, Dwellers? Lockport, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Lockport in the basement. What's up, Lockport? Getting down on these games, man. LA right now is up 2-1, and no New Yorker wants LA to win. No New Yorker wants LA to win. They already got the Dodgers. They don't need anything else. So LAFC got eliminated last night. Yeah, LA Galaxy is undefeated at home this year. I am right on that. Oh, they almost scored again. Does that count? Yo, LA is no joke. This Galaxy team is no joke. It is 3-1 Galaxy, 3-1 Los Angeles. Wow. These guys are everywhere. Hold on. Paintsel. He's a look. All the guys that have scored goals for them, tonight are part of the 4 that scored 10 goals or more for LA this season. That is an MLS record. 10 goals or more this season by 4 different players is an MSL record. And 3 of those guys have scored tonight. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. It's 3-1 LA. LA hasn't played in 3 weeks, and they beat Colorado in 2 games, 5-0 and 4-1. Watch out. Watch out. '49ers are missing Purdy and Bosa tonight. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm still not sold on Purdy, and maybe I should be, but I'm not even. I don't know why I'm not sold on him for some reason. And it's weird to say that because they do win with him. I don't know. Yeah, Lockport. I got Lockport. We got some news here, man. You can take a look at that right there. Mr. Marine had a passing today, man. His sister just passed away. So he was just in here with us. So real life happens, man. And he's been with her every step of the way, as we all have known. And our hearts and prayers go out to him. So it's not a great day in here today, man. Not a great day in here today. So this is sports. This is meaningless compared to what goes on in real life. And he's been with her every step of the way, in the hospital to being with her in Staten Island, her home. And she just passed on right there. So Lockport, so you're caught up. That's what's going on there. So we'll be on tomorrow night as well, and hopefully he'll be back in with us. They told him he got the Basement family right here for him. So what time are we on tomorrow night? Let me take a look at that. I don't know if it's the Knicks or the Rangers. I didn't, I know one of them is playing tomorrow night. Probably both of them, right? The Knicks are on at 9. I think the Rangers are on earlier. One of them was on earlier. Oh, yeah, Rangers and Blues tomorrow night at 7. They're on at 7, so I'll be on at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The Knicks are on at 9. Maybe do a little bit of that after that, so we'll be on a lot. So hopefully, Mr. Marine, if you're still listening, we will be on at 7 o'clock tomorrow night right here for you, man. Right here for you. Read that one, Tony. LA bringing it up again. This is not looking good for Minnesota definitely is not looking good. Read that. Cowboys won. Wow, did they really? Yeah, Lockport, I did see that. Like I said, the only upset I saw was the Titans beat the Texans. I think that's the only upset of the day, right? I guess the Cowboys, that would be an upset. That's why the Packers are up. Bad snap. Angus, another cellar dweller accounted for. Angus is in the basement. Angus, you saw I guess you saw the news already, right? I might pin that so everybody knows when they come in. Angus, what's going on, Angus? LA is way too fast for Minnesota, man. They're way too fast. They have like odd man rushes. I'm using hockey terms, but odd man rushes like the whole game. Like the whole game, there's 3 guys on 2, 3 on 1. You're watching this, you see it, you see what's going on. GB, another cellar dweller, and another Ozzy accounted for. No introductions today, Johnny Rock. Just best wishes for Mr. Marine. Good day, OG. Good day, Ozzies. Yep. Amen. Best wishes for Mr. Marine. Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post that so everybody knows when they come in. So that's what we have going on today. So it's kind of a sad day. But we're all here for each other, man. Everybody's been here a long time. We all know Mr. Marine very well. So I got you, GB. Panthers nearly upset. Wow, that would have been great, right? Oh, that would have been great. I didn't know why the game was that close. I've been watching the MLS playoffs. I really don't know anything that's going on in there. So, that would have been great. Oh, wow, that would have been great. MLS, Minnesota's at corner kick right now. Header, nope. It's going to go out. I don't know if that was off. I think it was off LA, so Minnesota should get another corner kick right here. Angus and GB, I took an accidental nap. That's all right, Angus. You're all good on that. That almost happened to me yesterday. You're too young for that to happen to you, Bruin. How do you fall asleep during the day? You're like 25. How did that happen to you? Yeah. Yeah, he's not. I mean, hopefully he's still listening, but like I told him, we're going to be on all week. We'll be on all week. So we're here for him. Another shout out for Mr. Marine from Angus. Tony saying, what's up? Hawthorne has started training. Oh, I know it's coming back. Isn't it early this year? Like, I think the Lions, are those preseason games? I know it's called something different in AFL, but is that preseason? Like the Lions start March 5th? That's not like the real start, is it? Or is that a real start or is it preseason? I know I can't remember what it's called in footy. I'm going to call it an American term, preseason. Bond, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy accounted for. Bond, you see the news at the top, right? You see the pinned message at the top, Bond? I'm a little behind in the messages, so I don't know if you saw it already or not. Bond. Manav has a message for you as well. Were you guys riding Manav Friday? Did Australia beat India Friday night? Were you guys riding Manav about that and he's paying you back? I missed something along the way because Manav is in rare form right now. Manav is going like all in right now on you guys. He's making sure every Aussie that jumps in here knows that India humiliated Australia in cricket. I'm just the messenger. I don't know anything about it. Oh, did someone just get punched? Hold on. This is getting a little ugly now. I think Minnesota. Hold on. What happened? There's a lot of pushing and shoving in this game. I think Minnesota's getting upset because they're getting thrown around the field. Oh, yeah, there was some pushing and shoving when they're setting up. You got a penalty kick going on for Minnesota right now. Oh, he flopped. Yellow card on who? Paintsel? I think it's a yellow card on Paintsel. That's one of their best players, but they have a lot of best players, LA. I mean, he bumped him, and Harvey fell down like a punter. He pulled a great acting job like a punter. I mean, Paintsel, like, they're jockeying for a position, man. They're doing a penalty kick, and he kind of bumped him. This guy fell down like a punter in the NFL. Where you like breeze past him a little bit, and the guy's on the ground like every bone in his body is broken. That's what he just did. But I'm telling you, these football players, soccer players, it's like wrestling. They look like they're never going to be able to move a limb again in life, and then all of a sudden they're fine. Got 7 minutes of added stoppage time. 7 minutes of added stoppage time right now. So I'm going to stop this right here so I can start it again when the second half starts, and that will take us to like the 60th minute. Give it a rest, man. Bruins telling you, all right, enough already, man. Tony, hi, mate. LOL. Bond, let me catch up on these. I got to make sure you know. Yep, there you go, Bon. I figured you saw that. I don't know if he's still watching, if he's still here, but we told him we're going to basement family is with him, man. He's been there every step, man. So he said the priest was there all night last night. And he saved the penalty kick. Wow. Yeboah is a great player for Minnesota. Wow, he saved it. So yeah, man, it's he said he might not be on for a little while with us, but I mean, we understand. We get it, but I'm going to be on I'm going to be on most of this week. Except for I won't be on Thanksgiving. So it's Thanksgiving weekend coming up. So I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Tuesday, we'll take it from there. I forgot this is Thanksgiving week. Wow, where is this year going? G'day, Bomber, Bruin, Tony and all, even Manav. India played well. Second innings, mate. Bond is telling you, Manav, he hasn't watched any of the game, but Manav certainly has, so I guess he wanted to fill you in, Bond. Manav has been filling everybody in. Oh, and there it is again. Coley scored 100 runs. Manav, at the end of this stream today, I'm going to know. I'm going to know for the entire week that Coley scored 100 runs. I'm going to know. I'm going to remember that. So if I run into anybody that knows anything about cricket, all I'm going to say is Coley scored 100 runs. And they're like, when did that happen? I don't know. I just know he did it. That's like in my head now. I just know he did it. That's it. Manav, sorry, Bob. Manav is in rare form. He is pumped up about India and cricket. Bond, my heart and thoughts are with you, Mr. Marine. Yep, 100%. He's getting another free kick. I don't know what happened here. Penalty kick, I mean. He scored that one. Minnesota's on the board. They've been on the board, but they come within one, 3-2. 3-2. As New Yorkers, we do not want LA winning anything in the playoffs. I don't know why. Angus, why did he get the penalty kick again? You're like my soccer fact checker. Why did he get the penalty kick again? He missed the first one. Why did he? I mean, McCarthy saved the first one. Why is he getting a second? Why is Yeboah getting a second kick? I missed something, Angus. Fill me in. I don't know what happened there. Well, Minnesota's come within one. Yeah, it still asked the same question, Manav. Bruin asked the same question. You're like 25. You're a whippersnapper. I'm going to use a Mr. Marine term. You're a whippersnapper. You shouldn't be tired. Oh, I try to avoid naps, but I got health issues. I got to take them sometimes. I hate it. I hate taking naps. Sometimes I have to. Johnny, the game started on the 6th of March with Brisbane playing Geelong. That's the real game, right? What is it? It's not the preseason. What do you guys call it? I know it's not called the preseason. I just can't remember what it's called. It's funny, the baseball season and the footy season is almost very similar. Baseball starts at the end of March and goes to the end of October, and footy goes pretty much March to September. It's like the same season. Angus, I was wearing my Minnesota Northern Lights jersey. Not a fan of this club, but this is the best jersey in the MLS. I think that one is. I do like that Minnesota Northern Lights jersey, though. You are right. But I think that one, man, that Red Bull's right there. Not just because I like the team, but I think that one's really a good one. That's cool, though, man. I'm a fan of Minnesota right now because I don't want LA to win. I normally don't care about Minnesota, but I want LA to win. I want LA to lose. Angus, what about last night? Another upset. Seattle took down LAFC. I didn't watch any of the game. I watched the first period of the Rangers, and they were down 2-0. That was enough. That was enough of a bedtime story for me. And I didn't turn on LAFC. But another upset. Everybody wanted the Galaxy against LAFC. That would have been a good. Oh, man, how about Krohn scored on his own goal? We've seen that happen many times, man. Scored on his own goal. We've seen it in hockey a gazillion times. It just went off him. I mean, it just hit it, ricocheted off him and went in. Oh, you want to get away. That's the want to get away commercial. And it's no fault of his own. It happens. Happens in hockey a lot, man. Guy will take a slap shot or something. It deflects off the other team's defenseman and goes in their own goal. Oh. So, Manav, can India get the 5-0 this test series? Wouldn't surprise me. Manav, it sounds like they're all conceding, Manav, that India is crushing them. They're not fighting it or debating it. So, Manav, I think you've gotten your point across. I'm not the moderator, though. I mean, I'm just giving you my opinion. Hang a string of phone calls. That's okay, way back. You're all good, man. Bon, a member of my kid's family that are very close to a good friend of mine, had 2 strokes yesterday. Goodness gracious. The doctor found multiple clots in his brain. What? It just came out of nowhere. I mean, obviously, if it's had it in his brain, it's building, but you didn't know. That's the scary thing about when these things happen, you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know. It just happens. There's no warning. It's like a tornado that comes out of nowhere. You don't get any warning for it. Just a tornado comes out of nowhere. When we dealt it, when I picked up in Kansas, I was worried. Tornadoes can just pop up. A stroke and all of that just comes out of nowhere. You have cancer, you didn't even know. Oh, by the way, you have stage 4. You didn't even, a lot of these things, you don't even have any, what symptoms. That's the word I've been looking for, symptoms. Jeez. We got another actor right here, man. Barely gets touched on his ankle, but Reese looks like he's down on the ground as if he's going to be out for the next 5 seasons. But he'll be like wrestling now and get up and be completely fine any moment now, right? Good day, JB. Yep. GB. Minnesota score. Yep. I'm trying to catch up on these, Angus. I fell behind a little bit. Manav, I'll have to catch up on the replays. Bon, I do know that Coley scored 100 runs. I know that. That's all I know because Manav has mentioned it in here 7 times. But I'm just saying, I'll know that much for the rest of the week. I'll remember that stat. Thanks, Manav. Our cricket ambassador. Okay. Jeez, LA is in their zone right now. This team is real fast, man. Angus, the Galaxy are fast. They got 4. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you, Angus. LA has scored 69 goals this season. 4 of their guys have 10 goals or more. That's an MLS record. 4 guys on the team have 10 goals or more. Do they have the most goals as a team this season, or they're tied? 69, is that the most for the season? I know 4 guys having 10 goals or more on one team. I know that's a record. Okay, Bon, Angus, so true. Oh, 100%. Seattle have just about locked it up against Arizona. Seahawks. Arizona's another weird team. They look really good one week, and the next week they look horrendous. They're another weird team. Angus, goalkeeper's supposed to keep his feet right on the goal line till the shot. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Because I was looking back at here, and I looked back again, and Yeboah was taking another penalty kick. And I'm like, what's going on? All right. I didn't see it because I'm sitting here reading the oh, here comes LA again. Why? Save St. Clair. No yellow. No penalty. No penalty. That was all ball, though. It was all ball. We're still in the 7 extra minutes of stoppage time. 3-2. 3-2. I got the score there at the bottom. You guys see it? I stopped the clock because I'm restart it when the second half starts. It's been more than 7 minutes. That should stop it right now. I know people are flopping a lot, but they're giving a lot of extra time. It's been over 10 minutes extra time now. I think that was all ball. Al, preseason is called whatever cheap sponsorship. Right. Come on, another guy's down on LA. What? He's holding his kidneys. This is the WWE. These guys should at least have wrestler names. That's the one thing with soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. This is one thing these guys should have. They should at least have wrestler names like the Ultimate Warrior and the Big Show. Because look, he's completely fine now. I thought he had a collapsed kidney there a second ago because he was bad. He's holding his arms, laying out on the ground. He can barely move. Now he's up running around. They should at least get WWE names. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, Al, I'm not big on preseason in any sport because the game. How can you get excited about a game that doesn't count? I'm more worried that important people on the team are going to get hurt. That's what I'm more worried about. Important people are going to get hurt. Finally, we're at half. We're at the half. They give about 10 minutes of stoppage time on that. All right, well, it's 3-2. Minnesota's hanging in there, man. But I'll tell you what, it feels like LA's more than that. Friendly. Is that what they called it, friendly? Okay, I knew it was something. Jeez. Wow. Second half was good. Second half of what, Angus? I missed it. By the way, Angus, how about if you're an Inter Miami fan and watch that Orlando game and Atlanta? How do they feel right now? Like Messi gets knocked out of the playoffs. You're the number one. You have a 1-0 lead. You only have to win one against the 8th-seeded team that made it at the midnight hour in the playoffs, right, with Atlanta. And then lose the next two. Then lose the next two only to see Atlanta move on and lose today 1-0. They didn't even score. I mean, we see it happen in a lot of sports, man. We see it happen in a lot of sports, but wow. Yeah, this is the logo, man. That's the jersey right there. Minnesota's is really nice, man, but come on, that's the one. That's the one. Right? Anyway, I mean, I guess I'm being a little biased, but not really, because actually, I like all my team's jerseys, but I don't think they're all the greatest in the league. But Minnesota does have a really nice one, though, Angus. I do agree, man. It is a really good looking one. If I was going to get another one, that would be one of them. I'm so sorry, Bon. That is awful, man. Wow. Whew. That's why it's good. Everybody can come in here and just basement time, just forget about life for a little while. And Mr. Marine right now, we knew that was coming. We knew it was coming for him. It's terrible. That's why I should go to the doctor every year. I go to the Angus. I have to go to the doctor like every 4 to 6 months. I'm in the doctor. I have like 5 different ones I have to go to. That's a whole nother talk show. Lockport saying game going to be in the 20s next Sunday night wow. Maybe get a nice snow ice storm. That would be great. Tony, Johnny, that Brisbane-Geelong game is the start of the season called opening round with only 4 games played, and we do have preseason practice games as well. I thought so. Yeah, I don't even watch preseason Rangers or Knicks or anything because the games don't count. So I can't get excited about a game that doesn't count. I'm just worried that I don't want anybody to get hurt, of course. We don't want any injuries to happen. But doesn't it always seem like the average players that don't really put in a lot of effort, those guys never get hurt? It's our top players that always get hurt. They're out for the season or most of the season. Bon, yeah, his son was at my daughter's last night. The doc said if they operate on the clots, he'll be, oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's in one of those touchy areas, man. Brain is no joke. Yeah, you tinker around a little bit and you just screw up a whole nother. Oh, man. Wow, that's deep. So he has to basically, I guess, Why make it right? I don't even know the words, man. I mean, I guess you have to accept being blind for now, and instead of being brain dead. Wow, that's awful, man. Bond, Manav, it's only the first test. Just remember, it's Australia's home country advantage. Bond coming back with some words, coming back. Manav has been on a roll. He's in rare form. I've never seen him like this. So pumped up and talking a lot of crap. Manav, you are a true cricket fan. You are a true fan of your country, man. I'll tell you that. But Miami scored 79 goals. The Galaxy scored only 50. Okay. All right. No, I just looked it up. It said they scored 69 goals on the season. Paintsel has 10. Peck has 16. Puig has 13. And Jovel has 15. Those are just 4 of those guys right there. I know they set the MLS record. You sure? Let's see. I could be reading the wrong thing. I'm looking at the date of what I read. I knew, okay, Inter Miami does have the most with 79. Where did I see 69? Huh. All right, Angus. I'm taking you at your word. You are the soccer ambassador here. So LA out there right now is killing it, man. They are. It seems like the game should be more than 3-2. They've been living in their zone. Coley made his first 100 in 4 years. Way back. I'm off to work, guys. Catch you Noel next time. All right, way back. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. Yeah, about time, Bond. So true. Way back. Take care from Bond. Manav, have a good day and night. Have a good day and night from Manav. Way back. There you go. Later, way back. Yep. Angus, preseason games are not worth. Yeah, they're not worth viewing. I don't watch any preseason. It's just not exciting. Hand me the cricket ball. I'll get Australia back in the game. Brawny Bond getting on top of it. I have looked at the Google state. I believe you, Angus. I stopped looking because I remember you are the soccer ambassador. You know everything about all the leagues and everything. I won't question it. I just go with what you told me. It's probably user error. Me, I probably read something wrong, or maybe read something that was referring to something from years ago. My soccer history isn't as great as my other sports. Yours is. So I'm going with what you're telling me. LA is undefeated when they are ahead at the half. And they're also undefeated at home this year, right? At home. They haven't lost all season. Did I at least look that up right? Bond, Manav is in rare form tonight. He said, good luck with that, Bond. India will score more runs from you. Manav is pumped up over India beating up on Australia. Wow, he's going in on you guys, man. Wow, this is wow. Manav, I've never seen you this hyped up. This is incredible. This is great, Manav. Look at that. Good luck with that, Bonnie. You know, we're going to pin that one, Manav. I'm going to pin that. Manav is talking a lot of smack today. I love it. Look at this. Oh, hold on, Manav. Where did it go? I just lost it. Oh, there it is. Manav, that is a banner thing there, Manav. You have Manav is in rare form today. Love it. God, I wish the NFL, please. We return right, treated like an actual game. When I grew up, Gunnar, that's how it was. These guys hit hard in those games in the 80s and 90s, man. These guys, early 90s, these guys, it was a real game, and guys got hit like for real. Like they played really hard in the game. I don't know what's happened. The only all-star game I watch is baseball. because you still got to hit the ball. You still got to, I mean, hockey, basketball, and football are the worst. I like watching the 3-point shootout and the dunk contest. I like watching the skills contests in those things, the home run derbies. I like watching all of that. But the actual games, these guys don't, none of them in any of those three sports try. The goalies, I mean, they can have 15 to 12 games. Goalies don't even try to save. They're just like, oh, that one. I mean, and why would they? Because they don't want to do full splits or get injured. Huge home field advantage in MLS. But I'll tell you what, Angus, this playoffs has proved differently, has it not? Has it not? This playoffs right now has proved differently so far. There's been upset city. It's been upset city. Outside of LA pounding Colorado, man, what, 9-1 total in 2 games, 5-0 and 4-1 in the first round. Jeez. I know Minnesota swept Salt Lake, but that was 2 tough games, man. That was 2 penalty shootouts in both games to win. So that was no easy ticket there. All right, Al. Okay, Al, have a good night, man. Thanks for the support as always, Al. Most tracks talk. I know, Bruin. That's why I pinned it. I had to pin it. Manav, this is the most smack talk I've ever heard him say. Keep it up, Manav. This is amazing. I know. He's made. Wow. Wow. Manav is going in. Now we know when Manav meets somebody new in the basement. Oh, you into cricket? If they're like, yes, oh, this guy Manav's so nice. Man, I hope your country doesn't play Manav's country because he'll destroy you in here. New people wouldn't know it. Tony, my son's first game for his team was a practice game versus Box Hill Hawks, played on Hawthorne's training ground. When the Box Hill team ran out, it was mostly Hawthorne players. Wow, really? Well, I mean, they do that here. They do that here, but usually they'll play guys just for a little bit. Like, to me, the Rangers, like in hockey, does Igor or Jonathan Quick really need to play in preseason? Does he need to play? Guy's got 3 rings. He's got 3 championship rings. He's like 39. Does he really need to play in preseason? Why don't you bring up the guy that you drafted that's in Hartford with the Wolfpack and see what he can do in the preseason? I don't think Jonathan Quick really needs to play in the preseason. You know what we need him for? A great backup during the season. That's what I mean. Like, why does a guy like Quick have to play in the preseason? He doesn't. Why would you risk injuring a guy? He didn't get injured. I'm just saying, why should he play? He doesn't need to play. I think he's been around the league long enough that I think he's got an idea of what he's doing. Even Igor, like, why would these guys play? Bond, when the Indian team sees me with the ball, the only runs they will make is running away from me. There you go. Bond's going back. Manav, they are not scared of any bowlers, Bond. Oh, but I'm loving this, man. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Manav is in rarest of forms. 2 minutes, guys.
This broadcast of MLS on Apple TV is presented by Audi, the official vehicle of Major League Soccer. And welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park, LA Galaxy. Rapid at time going forward for Minnesota, giving as good as they're receiving in this first half, 3-2 after 45 minutes. And very much the game still in the balance coming into this second half. Well, the supporter cam is brought to you by Hotels.com. Find your preference somewhere in the Hotels.com app, and we talk about the home form this season, though. The Galaxy many fans have showed up again this season. The back behind the team after some issues over the last couple of years.
Yeah, the team that showed up for the Galaxy side, and they're a big catalyst and a big reason why Galaxy love playing in this stadium and why they've had so much success in this stadium. They'll need a big put on them in the second half, but these players will look at a maximum play that they showed, especially from an attacking standpoint in this second half.
Looking, Pereira is going to come on. Tony Olawasheni is going to come on. Randy made 25 appearances in the regular season. Scored 8 goals, but really did cool off towards the end. What do you make of this move?
Under the ground team, under attack-minded move. Olawasheni was more of a number 9, more of a striker. So be curious to see what position he takes up. Will he gamble and play a little bit higher and closer to Kelvin Yeboah, or will he really operate in that wide position? But to me, it just shows Eric Ramsey sees an opportunity. Sees an opportunity to get at the Galaxy side and try to expose some of the pressures that he talked about from a defensive standpoint that they could use.
Perfect time in second half is underway. LA is up 3-2. Hold on, I'm going to stop until it gets to the 46 minutes so I can continue this. Manav, you better hope that India keeps playing well because we are here to let you know. Yeah, Manav, I'm telling you what, you're going in on all of them about India beating up on Australia. You better – that day's going to come around where it's going to be different, Manav. I hope you're ready for that. I don't know anything about cricket, so I can't comment. I'm just saying. Manav, it's funny to see you talking a lot of smack. We're not used to it, so everybody's having fun with it. Corner kick from LA right now. Tony, what's the score? It's right at the bottom, Bon. Oh, I'm talking about the score of the cricket. What the cricket? Yeah, mate, there you go. GB, I knew they all had booked the golf game for tomorrow. How about Marnus Dismal looked bad? I don't know anything about it. Tim, what's going on, Tim? Welcome back into the base. Would be great if the Aussies could bat through and survive the day. Starts in 2 hours. Tim, what's up? Tony, thanks. We're saying what's up. Shepherd's pie for Din. Nice. So there's a chance of a draw. Oh. Here we go. LA has it in midfield. Well, down to the conference finals. My team is in it. This has been a great year for my teams with the Brisbane Lions winning, Joey Logano winning NASCAR 3-time Cup champion. The Yankees at least made the World Series. I know it's funny because, like, when you lose, everybody acts like you were, like, the worst team in the league. Oh, yeah, your Yankees, what happened to them? We lost to a better team. It's not like we lost to some dumpster fire team. We lost to a better team than ours, and we didn't play well, and that's just what happens. We made the World Series, though. I mean, that's not a down year. I mean, like, yeah, we wanted to win it, but it's not like we were favored and, like, blew it. We did blow a 5-0 lead, though. That was bad. LA moving them. They're distributing this ball really well. Anyway, the Red Bulls are going to beat Orlando. Angus, what do you think about that? Angus, what do you think? Red Bulls or Orlando? I think Red Bulls are on fire right now. I don't think Orlando's going to beat them, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't. Nice, Angus. Yep. Sister hates size. She says that cricket is for the civilized world. Okay. This is a great game, man. What's there to hate? It's a great game. Tim, on a more positive note, my Liverpool is 8 points in front of playing Man City next weekend, who are not playing at the best moment. No, they're not. Tim, they're not. Let's go. Let's go, man. There you go. Liverpool is on fire right now. I know, man. You see what I got going on back here, Tim. Arsenal's got a full squad back. Odegaard's back. And Calafiori just came back to – oh, that went off the post, man. Minnesota got lucky there. That went off the post. It was almost 4-2 LA. Arsenal with a full team now. They're only missing Declan Rice. But look at them with a full team. They put Nottingham out the pasture, man. 3-0. And by the way, Tim, if you weren't aware, Man City owns NYCFC, and my Red Bulls knocked them out of the playoffs yesterday. So it was kind of like, for me, Arsenal beat the rival of Man City is also the same rival of the New York Red Bulls. So they knocked them out. And who did I learn that from? Angus, our soccer ambassador, football ambassador. So, yeah, it's good. And they are 8 points in front. What are you, 9 in front of us? I didn't look at the standings. Hold on. Are you 9 points in front of us right now? Liverpool. 31, 23, 20. Yeah, you're 9 points in front of us. I thought so. We're tied with Chelsea and Brighton. Boy, Tottenham gives Man City problems, man. LA's moving down real fast. Real fast. Pekka, I think that's Pekka. Oh. Peck, yep. But these guys are beasts, man. Well, I don't know if Seattle's going to be able to handle them. But, I mean, they just beat LAFC. Well, there you go. It's 4-2 now. 4-2. I mean, this game, Minnesota's been, I mean, they're going down swinging, man. But this game feels a lot more than 4-2. LA gets the ball, and they go right down the field. Right down the field. Minnesota's chasing the game. They are chasing the game. St. Clair is getting lit up in that goalkeeper. Man, he played so much better against Salt Lake City. He's getting lit up, man. They're beating him on the corners. They're doing what they do in hockey, man. They're making St. Clair go. They're working them, making them go left to right, left to right. They're stretching them out. Yeah, I guess I'm not civilized either, Bruin. Manav, never going to happen, Tim. Wow. Tim, Manav, I got to tell you, there is a flip side to that coin, man. If Australia does to your team, it's going to be a long day in here for you with these guys. And they're Manav, hey, look, I love it, man. I've never seen you talk so much smack. So Bruin says it too. We all do. Have a good time, Manav. I mean, your team's winning. Angus, I think the Red Bulls win. They have a lot of momentum. They look really good. By the way, Angus, I didn't see much on it today. Is Sean Nealis going to be out? Let's look that up right now. He took a shot. That was not an acting role yesterday. Yeah, concussion. I knew it after nasty collision. Yeah, that was a bad one because when they clapped heads, and when you saw when Sean Nealis was going down, you saw he looked like he was knocked out. He may not be playing next week. I can't see him playing if he's under concussion protocol. Stroud jumped in and played great though. Stroud played great. He filled in really well for Nealis. Yellow card now. Who's that on? Yaboa? That's a yellow card. Come on. He kicked his ankle. I mean, was that worthy of a yellow card? Typical bouncer Bruin. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. 9 in front of Arsenal and Chelsea, yeah. Arsenal got it, like I said, Odegaard missed 7 games. A huge loss. And Calafiori being out was a big loss as well, man. That kid right there. Boom. That kid right there. Saka is like, can't contain that kid. That kid is ridiculously good, man. That kid is a joy to watch. That kid can play. Wow. Saka is no joke. Kid can play, man. But, yeah, it's nice to see Man City not playing well at all. And knocking out NYCFC, knowing that's Man City light, it's even better. You should love that as a Liverpool fan, too. All right, we got a free kick here from L.A. And it's out. It's out. Should be a goalie kick now. Texas, another cellar dweller accounted for. Texas in the basement. Oh, Texas, man. Mr. Marine's sister passed away. He was here earlier, man. He was here earlier. But he was in here earlier, man, and she passed, man. So just so you know, I know you've been in here and know the story of what's been going on with her. So just want to give you a heads up that you just showed up here, and that's what's happening there, Texas. Same here, Bruin, Tex. What's up, Tex? Everybody saying what's up. Good day, hockey card. Yes. Angus, soccer's much rougher. It is a lot rougher than people think. You're not kidding, Angus. This guy's out there delivering hockey checks. It's funny because they're out there delivering hockey checks, and guys, like I said, they should have wrestlers' names. They should be like this guy. They're doing a lot of that. Macho Man, come on. That was like my favorite wrestler when I was growing up. No one did it better than the Macho Man. But, I mean, that's what they got to do, man, and then fall down, and then, like, you'd think these guys are out for, like, their whole career, and then they're suddenly fine. But not Nealis. That was a nasty headshot he took yesterday. That was real. Minnesota moving to – I thought he lost the ball for a minute. Not move. No, nice move. Nice move. All right, man. Kick it. That stays in. Should stay in. If not, it should be Minnesota's ball. Yep. Good recovery. Come on. Right through his legs. Good footwork. Bad pass. Nice footwork. Bad pass. Gunner, I finished the show Arcane today. The show was phenomenal. Also an emotional roller coaster. Really? Show Arcane today. Oh, Arcane. What is that on? I don't know much about it to comment, so obviously I didn't see it, but apparently it was phenomenal. So, all right, Gunner. What is that on, Gunner? Let me know. Yeah, Texas. He was in here earlier, man. So just so you know, he said I'll be on a few days this week. We have Thanksgiving Thursday. I won't be on then, but I'll be on tomorrow. The Rangers are on at 7, then the Knicks are on. And Tuesday we're doing Bruins. Angus, after seeing a Prime documentary on soccer, you can tell that he's a super smart and calm in general. He is, man. This kid is. Watching him yesterday, did you see the game or the highlights of that game? That not only was his goal insane, that he had 3 defenders around him and just worked this way, worked back out, curved that one in. Look at LA moving all the way down. Is that Peck? That's Peck again. Look at Paintsel on the other side. Oh. Painsel's down again, holding the same leg that apparently was really hurt the last time. Now he's really hurt again. These guys should be punters. These are like punters in the NFL. Look, and everybody's still playing. Painsel's still down. To me, it's like, look, if it doesn't work, if your flop doesn't work, man, get up and get down there with your team. Oh, there's a yellow on Puig. What happened? Puig just got a yellow. We're at the 57 mark right now. I'm like 30 seconds behind because I started that late. 10 seconds behind. Like 10 seconds behind. Yeah. He spiked them. Look, Painsel's up. His leg it's a miracle. Painsel's fine. He just had 2 massive leg injuries in the past 5 minutes. He's completely fine. It's a miracle. And then the pass Saka had to Thomas Partey. Oh, it was and then Thomas scored. What a crazy pass, man. The kid is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Text says up to GB. It's a Netflix show based on League of Legends. Oh, it's on Netflix? I have Netflix. At the 60th minute, this only goes to 60 minutes. I'm going to start it over and get 30. I'm telling you, I have a scoreboard specifically for this. I'm just not getting it to work right. Thankfully, I got this going. I got all this going. That was new enough. So when this hit, thankfully I had this. So when this hits 60 minutes, I'm going to hit this, and obviously it'll be 30 minutes left in the game, plus whatever extra time. So that's how I'm going to do it. Texas, what's up to Gunner? What's up, Texas? So, yeah, man, it's been a great MLS playoffs, man. This has been amazing. I think the Red Bulls they finally have been around since 96. Angus, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they make the finals in 2008? And they lost. I know they lost because they haven't won one yet, but they made the finals in what, 08? Is that the last time they were in? They lost? So they got momentum on their side right now, man. They are on fire. Cabaggio is killing it. Forsberg is just a great emotional leader for the team. The Nealis brothers. I know Sean's out now. There's no way he's playing Saturday after having a concussion. He can't possibly be playing Saturday. But like I said, Stroud filled in tremendously for him. The Nealis brothers, though, they're tough, man. They get in your ear. They definitely have a hockey enforcer mentality. Those guys have hockey enforcer mentalities. They will rough you up back there. And Reyes, I mean, all these guys are on fire, man. Venzier, Morgan, come on. Harper, Tolkien, I'm loving it, man. When they scored that first goal yesterday, Angus, I'm like, you could tell. The only thing they got to work on. We're at the 60th minute. There we go. So this has 30 minutes plus whatever stoppage time they give. What was I going to say? The only thing I didn't like yesterday, Angus, the defense. Did you see the possession time? NYCFC killed us in possession time. Rodriguez and Martinez were in our zone the entire time. We're lucky Coronel is on point, right? During the season, he didn't do that great. Like he was like Eli Manning during the regular season. In the playoffs, he's a monster, right? I mean, Rodriguez and Martinez had major breakaway chances yesterday, multiple times. Their defense has to tighten up. They can't go on like that. That's the only flaw, and it's a big flaw, but that's the only flaw I saw in the game for the Red Bulls yesterday, man. And Rodriguez and Martinez are great players for NYCFC. They were like down the field in breakaways like the whole game. The end of that first half was pressure city. But Cornell deserves some humongous shout-outs, man. He had a hell of a game yesterday. What a game. Yeah, I believe 08. I'm pretty sure it's 08. Puig is down with another yellow card. Man, they're handing out a lot of yellows. There was a lot of pushing and shoving in the beginning of this game when LA was getting up when they were up 3-1. Minnesota was getting a little pissed. A lot of pushing and shoving in this game. Puig did about 7 extra rolls on the ground as if he was going down a mountain. Now look at that. He's fine. This is incredible, man. He was just on the ground like, oh, he got the yellow? Okay, we're good. Unbelievable. Saga purchased 50's rookie card is the thing. All I'm saying, I won't jinx the delivery. 50's rookie card? Really? 50's rookie card. Whose rookie card? Is it just from the 50's? It partially went over my head, Texas. You might have to dumb it down for me. Look at Puig. Puig is running full steam on that broken leg, and so is Paintsel for that matter. Paintsel coming in, St. Clair. Smart move by him. He came out and saved it, man. Smart move by St. Clair. Texas, Manov, Gunner, you're saying names that I'm just pretending to know who you're talking about. It's all good, man. Hey, Gunner, man, $9.99, Apple TV. They'll give you the whole playoffs for $9.99. I sound like a commercial. Man, I'm telling you, Gunner, this has been incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. And that's okay, Gunner. Cullen says that's what he does with all the sports that we do on here. Gunner, you missed it last night. We were in rare form, man. I was blown up in here last night. It was so amazing. All my teams are winning. All of them. The Red Bulls are in the Eastern Conference Finals, Gunner. The New York Red Bulls beat the New York City FC at Citi Field yesterday at Met Stadium. We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're 2 wins away from winning the championship. So I got a few of my teams that have been winning. And the Yankees made the World Series, and yes, I can be proud of that. People act like I shouldn't be, like they were. How come losing the World Series for the Yankees is like people are acting like they had a season like the White Sox had? You know what I mean? Like how is it acting like that? They lost to a team that was better than them. Nah, what's up? What about 2008? Oh, that's the last time the Red Bulls were in the MLS championship. They lost. So we're only 2 games away now from getting in it. I mean, 1 game away from getting in it, 2 games away from winning the whole thing. But they're on fire, right? They hadn't played in 3 weeks, and they looked like gangbusters yesterday. Look at the Galaxy. They haven't played in 3 weeks, and they wiped Colorado off the map. Can you imagine in soccer? They beat them 5-0 in game 1 and 4-1 in game 2. That's like, thanks for Colorado got a participation award. That's it. They got a MLS playoff participation award. They lost 9-1 combined in 2 games to the Galaxy. That is a beatdown. That's a beatdown. 5-0 and 4. I thought this game was going to be 5-0 because the first 30 seconds of the game, LA scored. They went right down the field and scored. I said, oh, man, they might beat this team 5-0. But Minnesota came. They're hanging around. They're kind of chasing the game now. We're at the 65th minute. When this gets to 30 minutes, plus whatever stoppage time, which with all the rest of the WWE action flopping going on out here, we'll probably get about 6 minutes plus 2. First soccer league in the USA was started in St. Louis around 1920 or so. So then what happened? Because this is where I get lost on the history, I guess, because the New York Cosmos were around when I was growing up in the late 70s or early 80s. The New York Cosmos were around. And then they went away. And then what happened? Like MLS started as a league in 1996. Did they convert from another league? You know about this history better than me. Okay, from there. Texas, hey, Manav, Texas doesn't know what's happening in the cricket. Tony's letting you know, Manav, to just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling. Texas Manav has been in rare form tonight. He is talking a lot of smack, Texas. We're not used to it, but we're loving it. We're loving it. Look at Paintsel went down again with another WWE injury. You think – so one thing this sport does is they flop better than anybody. I think everybody's going to be out for season-long injuries, or maybe they won't. Is this guy going to be back for the next season? Look at that injury. Look at him on the ground. And he's fine. Wow, in this match, Yeboah has more goal expectancies than Pekka, Puig. I keep saying Pekka. Puig, and Paintsel. Come on, shoot it, man. Shoot it. Like I said, guys, I don't care about Minnesota, but we're New York fans. We can't go for LA. Brewing far too much. Oh, man. Dude, it's like every other play. Someone's falling down, and I'm telling you, you think these guys will, get the stretcher out and hurry up and get him to the hospital, man. He tore ACLs, MCLs, ECLs, TCLs, NCL, BCLs. All the CLs have been torn. Look, Peck is on the ground, rolling around, holding his knee. All the CLs in his body have to be torn, tendons ripped, lives shattered, veins ripped out. Gabriel Peck is super fast, man. All right, so he kind of got tripped, but I mean, goodness, man. Oh, thank goodness he's okay. Oh, I was worried. Well, Diaz got a yellow. Boy, these refs are handing out yellows like candy, man. They're handing out yellows like candy. Crazy. Oh, did you see did you see the thing I dropped in the Discord? Aroldis Chapman, 101 mile an hour all the way up to 105 mile an hour pitch against Manny Machado? That was insane. His first pitch was 101 miles an hour, and Machado, it breezed past him like he wasn't even there. Then his second pitch was it was 103. His third pitch was 103. His fourth and fifth pitches were 105. When he struck him out, Machado just stood there. Like Machado is one of the better batters in the league. He just stood there like, really? And Chapman is what, 36 now? Goodness. Machado knew he was in trouble when that 101 went right past him, the very first pitch, right past him. All right, here we go. Another free kick by LA, man. Right, shot it right at the net, header by Minnesota. LA still controlling the ball. Back to Paintsel. Puig. Mark, Angus, we might have a Red Bulls Galaxy finals. Angus, the players also tend to crowd the refs, which is technically against. Yeah, they do crowd the refs. They do. You can't do like an NBA when they do that. They'll get teed up in a minute. Shot eye. Oh, no. They'll get teed up in a heartbeat if they do that in the NBA. They don't. That's what I like in the NBA, man. They crowd the refs, man. They'll get a tee in a heartbeat. They don't really do it in hockey too much. Football, the same thing. Well, football, they throw flags anyway. They throw flags all game, so you kind of got numb to that. They throw flags no matter what you do. That's insane about the pitch speed. Angus, it is insane. I put in the Discord under the baseball. You guys got to check that out. It's insane. And Chapman's 36 now, man. He's still throwing fire. Machado, his first swing, and that pitch was just 101. That was the slowest pitch of the 5 pitches he threw. 101. And he hit 105, 2 in a row. Machado just stood there like, what am I supposed to do with that? And that last one he struck him out was like lower corner, right by his knees. You ain't hitting that. You're not hitting that. It's amazing Machado even fouled a couple of those off at 103. 103, 105, 105. It's amazing Chapman still throws heat like that, man. He's been around a long time. Bond just shared a short video. Oh, cool, man. Good. I want to check that out. Yeah, I remember you telling me that in the past when I reviewed some of their videos, man. Yeah, he is definitely an underrated guitarist for sure. I agree. And I've seen enough of their videos now from what you guys recommended in the past. Minnesota moving the ball back up. You got to be, guys, you're 2 goals down, man. Stop tiptoeing around. They've been chasing this game the whole time. They're playing catch up. Shoot it, man. You better just shoot that. Pass it back. It took too long. You better pass it back. Your teammate's open. Oh, here we go again, man. He tripped him, right? Come on, dude. What are you doing? Cirillo's down with the injury of the year now. Boy, LA does it. They do this good. They do that flopping really well. Anthony text said, "What's up, Bond?" It's in the music talk section. Awesome, Bond. By the way, guys, when you want everyone to see, just hit @everyone. That way it'll pop up automatically. I'll definitely take a look at it, man. Texas, speaking of baseball, I found an individual that don't know who Mickey – what? They don't even, heard of Mickey Mantle randomly? I don't watch golf, and I knew who Phil Mickelson was and Jack Nicklaus. When I grew up, I didn't watch golf. I knew who Jack Nicklaus was. I knew who Tiger Woods was. I don't even watch golf. Don't you just know it's guys get so famous that you just know who they are, even if you don't watch the sport. Wow. Didn't know who Mickey Mantle was. You should know that by accident. The defender grazed our glorious savior, Patrick Mahomes, 50-yard penalty and automatic disqualification. Amen. You nailed it right there. You nailed it. That's why I'm so turned off to the NFL, man. Forget about that Djokovic squad that I used to go for. I'm talking about I still do. I won't allow myself to care. That's the way I should phrase it. I don't pick any other teams. I'm always loyal to my teams, but I just put myself in a numb zone. I'm just numb. I'm numb to them. How about that? I'm numb to them. I don't care. I don't care what they do in the offseason. I don't care who they draft. I'm not buying into anything they say anymore. Next season, I'm just going to watch the games and see what they do. I'll find out who they have next year. I'm not following them in the offseason. I don't care. I'm not watching any more of their games this season. I don't care. So that's where I had to put myself with them. I got too many other great things going on. Next season I'll watch them, but I'm just not going to care. I'm not. I took everything down about them. I don't follow any notes. I don't read any articles on them anymore. I don't nothing. I put them out of my life. I don't care. I'll watch a game. I won't watch it this year. I mean, next season when they come on, I'll watch. But I'm not going to get all hyper about them anymore. For what? What a waste of time. Like I said, I hope Brees and Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson and all the great young players that we have go get a career with a team that actually wants to do something. Don't ruin your career here. Go somewhere else. Texas having a nice lunch. Automatic win for the. Oh yeah, automatic. Oh, that would have been great if they lost to the Panthers today. I heard it was close. What's for lunch? Gunnar, what's the corner kick by Minnesota right now? 70 going into the 75th minute, which would give us 15 minutes left, which we're just about there. About halfway. The game's almost done. We're probably about with the stoppage time. Oh, almost a goal. Wow, that was almost that was a nice save. That was almost like whoops, goal. That was a free kick. He kicked it in and went past the whole line and went right. The goalie was caught off guard. Like how do you get it past all those guys? He did. He almost scored. I mean, LA is kind of like right now they look like they're doing a little bit of like a prevent defense, kind of like controlling the clock, letting the clock count down, tick, tick, tick. Again, guys, when this gets to 30 minutes, that's when the game will officially be over, but they're probably going to add Angus, I'm going to say about 7 minutes of stoppage time. Might be more than that with all the acting going on out here. What you got in the lunch and Vegemite and cheese. I still don't know what that is. Tastiness, Vegemite and cheese. Angus, Mickey Mantle, one of the greatest 5-year streaks in baseball. Yeah, how do you not accidentally hear of him? That'd be like saying you don't know who Willie Mays is or Hank Aaron or how do you you should know who they are even by accident. Like even if you don't watch the game, you should know who they are. I didn't watch any soccer growing up, and I knew who Pele was. I mean, Gunnar, we both said it a million times. Just imagine what the NFL would have done if Milano hit. Oh my gosh! Like he hit Mike White. Forget it. Milano he wouldn't be out injured right now. He'd still be in prison. He'd still be in prison. You see the old school football, Gunnar. I've told you about it. Jim Burt on the New York Giants in a playoff game. His forearm came through the line, and like Joe Montana was just through the pass. So his arm was up like this. Jim Burt, who was a defensive lineman, like a nose tackle, he hit his forearm right when Montana threw it, right here. Legal. It was legal. Technically, it would still be legal today, but you'd get a million flags. Joe Montana. He hit him so hard, Montana was lifted off the ground and hit his – have you ever seen the replay of this? And hit his head and shoulder into the ground. He was unconscious. Joe Montana, who was the Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes back then. Unconscious. And you know what? No penalties, no flags. Took him off the field. Who's your backup? Get him in here. And the backup was Steve Kemp. Getting penalty shootouts right now. For Gabrielle Peck, it's probably about to be 5-2 LA. Penalty shootout right now. Here he goes. He saved it. St. Clair saved it. Wow. Nice save. Wow. You know what? This is the same kid that saved those shots against Real Salt Lake 2 weeks ago. In 2 games, they won off of penalty shootouts, and he was making these saves, man. That was a great, great move, man. Corner kick in by LA, and it's good defense. But, again, they're down by 2 goals. Wow. But, yeah, Milano, that's right. Milano hit Mahomes like that, you can forget about it. Forget it. Forget it. Tony, hell yeah, I want some. Bond, the Americans don't understand why we have Vegemite and cheese. Yeah, none of us understand what's going on. We're just reading it. Throw some Vegemite in the mail, Johnny's. Let him say, no. It's spicy, right? I can't do spice. Bond Pizza Shop here in Gippsland has a ham and Vegemite pizza. It's very nice. You know what Vegemite sounds to us over here, Bond and guys? It sounds like, oh, man, did you hear about Johnny's got Vegemite, man? It's really bad. It's really bad, man. He's got a whole bad case of Vegemite, man. I mean, we don't know what they're going to do. That's what it sounds like. Got a bad case of Vegemite. Minnesota, now they look like they don't know what to do with the ball. They're in midfield. They're passing back and forth to each other like, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. That's what that just looked like between these two guys. That looked like they just, neither one of them wanted to do anything with it. Versus Australian snacks. Yeah. Gunnar, I love the sport and game, but I can't. Right. Gunnar, I got to tell you, man, and it's not because my team is a dumpster fire. They've been a dumpster fire forever. They have. I mean, that's nothing new. The NFL has changed so much. Hold on, man. They got it. Paintsel. Oh, he just missed the corner. LA has had about 5 chances to score here, man. And I mean, Minnesota's hanging around, but we're getting to the 80th minute. Like I said, add about 6 or 7. They probably have about 15. I'd say they have about 15 to 20 minutes to make something happen here, or this game's over. Yeah, I can't stand it either, Gunnar. I used to never miss an NFL game, ever. I didn't care if the Browns were playing the Cardinals, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I wouldn't miss any one of them, not a second of any one. Now, there's always been stoppages when I was growing up. Yes, there was flags, but not like today. And then the reviews that these games, again, Gunnar, the Bills beat the Jets, right? The Bills beat the Jets. Even you, all the Bills fans admitted to me that was the worst game to watch. The game was awful. And that was a pure example of what the NFL is today. That's a pure example of what the NFL today. That Bills-Jets game was a pure example of what the NFL is today. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's all flags, all celebrities. Oh, it's not a game anymore. It's not a game anymore. It's a national entertainment league. That's all it is now. It's fantasy leagues. I know all the sports have fantasy leagues, but you know what I'm saying. The NFL, their fantasy leagues, they're the godfather of sports and fantasy league protections and the whole thing. The game, and yes, I do care about CTE. It goes way beyond that. What is this? Peck is hurt now? Boy, I tell you what, LA should have no players left for next week. The NFL has really gotten ruined, Gunnar. It's really upsetting because I missed a lot of games. I watched the soccer playoffs today instead of any NFL games. This has been more entertaining to me. Diaz just got thrown out of the game. He got a yellow earlier, and now he got the red. Thrown out of the game. So Minnesota's now playing with 10 men. For those that don't know, there is no power. It's like, to put it in hockey terms for the guys that don't watch this, LA has a power play for the rest of the game. Like not 2 minutes, not 5. When you get red carded and you're out of the game, you can't replace the player that just got kicked out of the game. You can't. So it's 11 on 10 now. It's 11 on 10. It's a power play. If you're hockey terms, it's a power play for the rest of the game. Crazy, right? But it is. Texas knows what's going on, Bond. There's an American right there, Bond. Texas knows what's going on with that. There, we have one guy. Hate feature might give it to the Indian cricket team. There you go. Angus, he nailed the water bottle. Tony, we love. Boy, this has become a thing now. Oh, we're quoting that, so that sounds like there's a song. As bright as can be, we enjoy our Vegemite for breakfast, lunch, and tea. That sounds like a song you like when you get your kids to like eat vegetables. LA throwing in. So now it's 11 on 10. So it's not good, man. Minnesota, this should be it. Should really be it. GB must be the only Aussie that I got to admit, GB, of all the times I've heard about this Vegemite, you're I have to admit what Tony's saying. I got to say, you're the first one I've ever heard say you don't like it. So I didn't think about it till just now, till Tony said it. And I got to admit, man, I don't think I've ever heard anybody else from Australia ever say that they didn't like it. So he must be the first one. Bond with the preamble to the Australian Constitution. Tim Tams are oh my gosh, I don't even know what that is. I'm still stuck on the Vegemite thing. Oh, we're still going on. My favorite part of the NFL, we announced that. Hold on. Puig coming up. It's amazing how Puig and Paintsel and Peck have recovered from their devastating injuries. All right, back to midfield. Gunner, my favorite part of the NFL. We announced that insert name has been suspended for gambling. Brought to you by Sports. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. That's it in a nutshell right there. Right there. That's it in a nutshell, Gunner. You nailed it. You nailed it. Perfect. Bruin, you've had Tim Tams. Have you done a Tim Tam slam? Bruin, you've had that? Wow. Oh, yeah, there it is. How did I pass that? Well, there it is, Bruin. There you go, Bon. We have Texas who knows about Vegemite. We have Bruin who knows about Tim Tams. See, we know what goes on over here. Really? There's chatter of having a sin bin in soccer? Really? 10 minutes with a blue card? Really? Angus, you're a longtime fan of the sport. Do you would you like that or not? Or would that be too much of a change for you? Would you like that or not? Now, is that all leagues or just MLS or just MLS Premier League? What league is that? Paintsel on a breakaway. This might be the game right here, guys. That's it. Guys, that is it. Look at the Galaxy putting up another 5 spot on somebody, man. Whew. Boy, this is a beatdown. 5-2. This is a beatdown now, man. Wow. Can Seattle handle them, Angus? This team is super fast. Bruin, yeah. Angus, I've tried it, not my favorite. All right. JB, that song was from an old I figured it was. I know the Big Mac song, but I wouldn't say Big Macs are like healthy. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. There you go. Gunner nailed it with that one. That was a statement of the day. The Gunner nailed it with that one. Yep. Bruin, I had them almost a decade ago when Tim Tam Slam was popular on the internet. All right. Gunner? I'm just reading. I don't know either, Gunner, but we have 2 Americans that know what's going on. We don't. I have no idea what either one of these things are. I'm just reading. Tim Tams are freaking delicious, Johnny. Well, there you go, Bruin. Look at this, Bond. Look, we have Texas knows what Vegemite is. Angus actually has tried it, and now Bruin knows what Tim Tams are. So we got some people. I am not one of them on any of them. I don't know anything about. I would have never heard of it if it wasn't for you guys. Looking forward to Eagles versus LA. Should be a good game. Oh yeah, that's on tonight. So next week we have a 7:30 game, which would be the Red Bulls and Orlando. 7:30. I'm definitely doing that game in here. We're doing the Rangers tomorrow night at 7:00. The Knicks come on after that. I might do part of that game. I won't do the whole game, but the Knicks are on right after that. And then Tuesday is Bruins Day. We're doing the Bruins. I got to say it one more time, Bruin. We're doing Bruin Appreciation Day. He's an OG and he's a bouncer, and he asked if we would do the Bruins. So I'm like, sure, well, Bruin, hold on. No Knicks, no Rangers, no Lightning, no Arsenal, no Red Bulls on Tuesday. Sure, man, we'll do the Bruins, and we'll do it in honor of you, Bruin. Sure. Make it feel real special. All the other there's nothing else going on, so sure, man. Nah, Bruin, you're an important part of the basement. You know that. They need a 10-minute for filming. I don't like the sin bin. I've never heard anybody. Yeah, Angus, I don't think I'd like that either, man. That's a big change, right? But the point is, like, the guy suspended, like, well, I know there's no next game for Minnesota till like February, but normally he'd be suspended for the next game too. That's what's weird. You get a red card in one game. If you get it in the first half, like, you're suspended for the rest of that game. Your team is down a man for the rest of that game. And then the next game, I know they're not down the man for the next game, but you're suspended for the whole next game too. Very delicious, famous chocolate Australian biscuit. Once you have one, you'll be addicted. You can buy them in the U.S. Oh, wow. You know what? I will look for that, Bon. That I will look for. I'll take a look at that one, Bon, for sure. And I can't forget the name, Tim Tam. That's easy. Look at LA going right down the field again. This should be a wide open goal. Oh, no. All right. This game is over, guys. I'm about to end this. GB, Gus, that's a terrible idea. Sinbin should have more interchanges in game for tactical read. Right. Oh, my gosh. LA scored again. Boy, Galaxy are putting the league on notice in these playoffs, 6-2. And for those that don't know, and even if you don't care, I'm going to tell you. LA won the first game they had against Colorado 5-0. Now think about this. This is soccer. 5-0. They knocked Colorado out of the playoffs in the next game, beating them 4-1. Now the very next team they face, Minnesota, they're beating them 6-2. That's what my Rangers lost to the Oilers last night, 6-2. Yeah, GB, that's right. You watch soccer. So this is crazy, man. LA Galaxy is super fast. This is a fast team, man. These guys are fast. Gunnar, another thing I hate about the NFL, every time a player does something crazy, they announce to me and say that's something Patrick. I know. Gunnar, like I said, I didn't watch any football. I've been watching the MLS playoffs. I didn't watch anything today. The only thing I knew, the only upset I looked at the scores, and I saw the Titans beat the Texans. That's the most I saw. And I'm like, are the Texans overrated? Is CJ Stroud overrated? Now, see, I don't say that because everybody put him in the Hall of Fame last year. The media had Stroud going to Canton last year. Now, the guy I think is going to be a very good quarterback. But again, you can't judge a rookie on his first season, whether he's great or whether he's bad. Let him develop over time. So we got +5. Can you imagine if, like, I turned this off and Minnesota scored 4 goals in 5 minutes? That would never happen. On a Tim Tam. Oh, boy. Is that even good? Angus, I hung out with a bunch of Australian and Indonesian in the 80s. I remember there being Vegemite for breakfast every day. Wow, there you go. LA will go to the final. Oh, they'll beat Seattle. I don't see Seattle beating them, man. But they beat LAFC. But do you think the Galaxy were better than LAFC? Did they play? What happened when they played each other this year? I was kind of looking forward to an LAFC Galaxy matchup. So it's going to be LA versus the Red Bulls. Boy, oh boy, that's going to be a good one. Yep. Minnesota gets a playoff participation award today. They got destroyed. And it started right from the beginning. First 30 seconds, LA scored. And, I mean, straight up, this dude ran, I think it was Peck, ran right down the field. Like, the guy couldn't even keep up with him. Bond, JB, I'll have to do a live stream Tim Tam tasting. If you get some, we'll have to teach Tim Tam slam. I love it. I have to think of a nice name for that live stream. The Knicks versus the Celtics in a live stream Tim Tam slam. People might tune in just to see what that is. Come on, Johnny. Development is a myth. If you're not a Hall of Famer right out of college, you're clearly a bust. Right. I can't believe the Panthers were trying Young again because everybody said he was a bust. And Mac Jones was Tom Brady. Remember, he was the next Tom Brady. Every Patriot fan will tell you, we're going to get a couple Super Bowls with this kid. But yet Belichick doesn't get the blame for not having the right coaching in there to help develop that kid. See how that worked? They can't go against Belichick, so they didn't throw him down for making Matt Patricia the offensive coordinator. Mac Jones just just go away. Just go away. It's all good. Galaxy are much better than ALFC. So, yeah, I would think so, man. The Galaxy are super fast. The Red Bulls are going to have a problem with them. I don't see the Red Bulls losing to Orlando. I watched Orlando today, and I saw them last week, and I don't see anything that special about them with the momentum that the Red Bulls are on right now. I don't see it. Angus, what bam, wham, bam, miss Tam Tam. That's a freaking tongue twister for me. Call it Johnny Jim's tries Tim Tam. Live stream, right. Tim Tam Slamboree. And, Tim Tam Slamboree and the Knicks. Right, or whoever we're doing that night. That's awesome. Love it. Guys, we're about to wrap this up for tonight. Tomorrow night, let me double check the time. I forget the Knicks or the Rangers are on it. So they both play tomorrow, of course. I don't know who makes these schedules up, man. When both teams were bad, they never did this. When the Knicks were bad, the Rangers were like, eh. They never had played. Now they're both really good teams, and they're both playing, same nights. Anyway, Rangers tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, guys, against the Blues. Angus, we're playing your Blues tomorrow night. So we will be on tomorrow night. Angus, we're playing the Blues tomorrow night. So Minnesota gets the participation award, guys. We are done. We're out of here. Galaxy wins 6-2 in a massive beatdown. Who is going to slow the Galaxy down? We don't need LA winning another championship. We're going to have to rely. Oh, man, LA versus New York again. We're going to have to rely on New York not to lose to them again. There's no way Seattle's beating LA next week. That's the 10:30 at night game. I'm not even watching that game. All right, 7:30 Saturday. But whatever, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. This is over and done. Bon, have a rocking good one, everyone. Take care, Mr. Marine. Everybody keep Mr. Marine in your thoughts today. He said he's not going to be on for a while. Hopefully he comes back on this week and just jumps in. Everybody keep Mr. Marine in your prayers and your thoughts today. He's really going through it right now. Yep. Please. Vegemite taste. Oh, GB, I'm not doing the Jets anymore this year. They already have the foul taste in my mouth without the Vegemite. Already had the foul taste. I'm not doing any more of them this year. Not even wasting my time. Not doing one. I'll probably do a Bills game, but I won't do I'm not doing the Jets anymore. You can forget that. But I hear you. The foul taste is already there. 43 years now, GB. But it would coincide with each other. Boom, there's a word. They would coincide with each other. I am numb to the Blues, but I'll check it. See, Angus, I know how that feels. Yep, I know how that feels. Don't worry, the Rangers have been giving gifts away lately. We've been giving gifts away at times. Sabres don't play till Wednesday after their West Coast road trip. I hate the West Coast trip. Last week, I was looking for games to do. That's why we did some Lightning games, because the Rangers, and you guys know I can't do these 10 o'clock games. They're too late. Bruin, good night, guys. Thank you, Australia, for blessing the world with Tim Tams. All right, guys, we're out here. Have a good night, everybody. Again, keep Mr. Marine in your thoughts and your prayers, and hopefully we'll see him back on this week. And that's it for tonight, guys. Great weekend for me. Arsenal wins. New York Red Bulls win. I'm on a high with all of that stuff, guys. All of that. So take care, guys. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Rangers, 7 o'clock. See ya.